weekend was so dang on horrible, I had to bring my DJ with me to make things better. Stick around.
Here to bring you the facts, data, and statistics up close and personal. Letting you decide if it truly is Hayes or just face.
It's good. Wins the game at the buzzer. Elijah to the back. A toss sweep. Check. Lee at the block there on Lawrence. Elijah Mitchell. Touchdown! San Francisco.
It's Monday. I'm still mad. I'm fuming out here. I don't understand it. I'm mad. I would have worn my hat, but it didn't match my shirt today. It's the only answer, and I'm using that. They'll be like, yeah, it does match it. I don't care about you right now. You can shut up. First of all, who the fuck is this? I don't know who you are, so I'm not even going to do that. I'm in here. I got my DJ, a.k.a. my marching band. Y'all give some love to him, man. Shout out to Breezy, Wonder Official, in the building. Controlling the sounds on the ones and twos out here.
Yo.
Different, man. How you feeling today, bro?
Oh, man, I can't complain, bro. It's raining, but we here. You know what I'm talking about? We got some things to talk about. I'm going to be over here in the cut doing what I do. The Breezy Wonder way. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right. I'm in here. I love it. I love the sound of it. Special shout out to you, man. BG's in the building. BG4 Productions, BG4 Sports. Man, you already know what time it is, man. Show some love to the guy out here, man. What's good with you, man?
Appreciate y'all.
Man, we appreciate you, man. Every sighting is a great sighting to have you on the show, man. So this weekend that we witnessed together, before we get into our teams in the NFL, because it seems almost like a week ago, but it was Saturday. Alabama came to Williams-Brice Stadium with the team that they have right now, and they did some things that I'm not sure that I'm cool with because I watched that game. I cleared my day. I was supposed to go get the $40 Mammoth pizza, but I found out they're closed on the weekend, so I already had a nap.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was already ready. Me and Kaylee was ready. I had to tell her what the plans was.
Yes, sir.
I was already mad, came back. I watched USC again. They're like my 49ers in a way because they don't have an offensive line. And what they're doing is, and the plays that they run them, sometimes they work, but you need things that are sure. That's like the difference in gambling and insurance, right? But when you have things like that on the field in front of us, I love the coach. I love that he believes in his players, and what he's doing is great because we hadn't had that in South Carolina in years. But if you see it's not working, you see you don't have a line for this, you got to do something now. What do you see their problem is, and what could they do with their now on their offense, Ben?
We referring to Alabama or Carolina?
Carolina. Going into the game, Sellers had led the league getting sacked 25 times. And they said it could have been 50, but his athletic ability got him out of half of those sacks.
I mean, you got we this far in the season. What they have is what they have. You some creativity with some tight ends to create some more protection. I mean, I don't know what else they can do. I don't think they have the personnel for it. I think at this point we just hoping he survived the season and they can bring some help on that front line in the off season.
Right. So you personally, with that right there, would you not just? I mean, you know you got a weak line. Wouldn't you run more shotgun plays knowing that instead of everything? You know, I mean, knowing that if. As a coach,
I mean, yeah, you got to, like I say, you got to be creative. You got to mix it up.
Yeah, I understand. You can't just shotgun everything, but you can run and you can play action everything out of that. Knowing you have a weak line that's giving you at least 0.5 seconds more, he's getting killed like instantly. It's so many plays. It's damn near as soon as the ball was in his hands, they was covering him, and he back out of it, run, make some time, but. You can't survive off of that, and coaches got to know that.
What year is he now?
It's his sophomore season.
So I mean, yeah, that's it. I mean, at the end, that should be your focus. Your focus should be offensive line, and run game.
Right.
Period. Offensive line, run game, defense. You can find anybody to catch the ball.
Hmm.
You can't
And they
protect the
got
quarterback.
they got Seller's little brother out there that they call Pup Sellers out there. That was out there doing really, really good in that game that they played. He's got some sure hands. He's a lot smaller. And one of the analogies that they had during the game was how it was like twins with Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Because Danny DeVito is so small and Pup is so small, but he's tough as I don't know what. He reminds me of a young Wes Welker type receiver. He's gonna catch it. He's got some sure hands. He really does. He did some things out there, but in the scheme of how they're doing things, I think they need to be more protective of him, man.
Definitely, you have to be. That's football. Got to
So,
protect the quarterback.
what do you see on the sides of Alabama? Because this is not only the first time this year they struggled to beat a team, but this wasn't even a team that was ranked, and this is why I was looking for USC to pull this game out. But I knew that Alabama would win it because USC would somehow. I don't know if USC is built on a damn gravestone or something, but what can go wrong will go wrong out there.
Right.
But on Alabama's side, they did some solid things. They're not the bullies that they used to be, but they are a respectable team. And what I saw in them, they were there, and it was who I thought they were going to be. They were in the game, but it was USC's game to win. I did not see how Alabama were bullies. I didn't see how they were up on any point of the game because it was a lot of things they were doing. They got up early in that game. Let's say that first. USC fought back. They even got the lead late in the game, but they beat themselves up after that. I don't see them being ranked number 4 fitting for them right now. They are a good team. I can't say great. They're a good team, but what is the good that you see in them? How long do you think they can hold this up? Because to me, if in comparison to NFL, they're like the Eagles, they're like the Bills, and they're like the Ravens right now. They're nothing like they were last year. They're a big name because of their quarterback and some of the weapons, but they're not in place of where they were or what we saw them as.
Yeah, that game told a lot. I mean, it probably confirmed a lot for a lot of dollars. I mean, it's not the same staff, not the same level of players. Obviously, to get to a ranking number 4, they've been able to put some things together across the board to get to that ranking. But yeah, I'm not sold on seeing them in a national title game.
True. What do you think their hopes are looking like for the playoffs with them being ranked still and knowing how the playoffs work?
Anything can happen. Anything can happen. They might make the playoffs, but I don't think they'll win the game if they get there.
One and done.
One and done.
All right, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it here first. I'm feeling the same way. I'm definitely feeling the same way, and this is no hate towards Alabama or Black. Shout out to you on the show. That's his team. He came up here. You know, his squad came up here to Williams Bryson did it, but they're just not the same team. And there are teams out here that are really damaging players in college right now. And if them or USC had to face them in that playoff, one and done being out of there, they would be the team that I'm looking for to be out of there.
Yeah, Alabama.
They would be. I don't see USC as going to it, so I don't have to say anything more about them. And Breeze, right now, we're about to take this time right now to give a shout out to the sponsors. Head of Debate would like to take the time out right now to give a sponsor or shout out to our sponsors down there first at Planet Vapor for all your vaping needs. You can go down there and visit them at 11 different locations in the lovely state of South Carolina. If you can't get with them at any of those 11 lovely different locations, you can always hit them up at www.planet.vapor.com and they will get you straight. Doesn't matter whether it's trays, glass pieces, coils, foils. I don't care. They got you straight and you will be spoiled. End of the day, let's get it. Shout out to Breezy Wonder Official. If you want to holler at him, hit him online all social media. Breezy Wonder Official. If you want production, if you want mixes, if you want masters, holler at him. Shout out to Blonde Fairy at Fury Bro Studios. If you want that good production, if you want a good feature from him on your track, if you want to just have some fat things on top of fat, holler at him. Finally, last but definitely not least, shout out to Corey Rock Bottom Davis down at Rock Bottom Studios, Colombia's first and only black owned animation station. Y'all show them some love. Shout out to the
Thanks for love.
sponsors. And now that we got them out of the way, we about to get into this NFL Sunday that I think wasn't too much of a fun day and messed up my whole Monday, man. Where do you want to start? Cowboys or the Niners, man?
Let's get the Cowboys out the way, man. Let's just get it out.
Let's get it, man. We're going to start off with what I saw in that game. The first quarter, the first drive, it was a field goal for Denver. Dallas had looked good. They were playing, they came into the game playing the number one defense when it comes to quarterback sacks. So doing that and having that playing against Dak, I didn't see that as a factor because Dak, if you give him time, he's going to make something happen. If his receivers do what they're going to do, he's going to make something happen. And with his legs, he can also scramble. And he knows how to correctively scramble because when he did it in the game, and it was one that was questionable to me because I think that they should have been called for a pass. Unnecessary roughness. He was already sliding and they hit him after that when he's already down. Quarterback sliding, especially in the form and the way that he's sliding, you can't touch him. You cannot touch him. If it was Brady on that call, it would have been 1st and 10 on the 5-yard line, and they was on the 5-yard line on the opposite side of the field. This would have been 1st and goal on the 5. I'm just saying, but it was a lot of things that went down after that drive. Dak threw a couple picks. The pressure from that defense, like I said, they were the number one pressuring sack quarterback defense out there when they did their thing and they showed up and they did that. But I didn't know where they was going to get that offense that they got. But it looked pretty spicy to me. What did you see out there, bro?
I mean, we know defense creates offense, so their defense was going to get their offense, more opportunities throughout the season than they would normally get when they're not that good of an offense. Which I haven't watched them all year, so I don't know the legitimacy of their offense. But I know they look good. The defense looks legit. That's what you want to see when you play a top offense. That's what's going to tell you if your defense is a top defense or not. Because I don't care whether a top defense and a top offense play. I'm always going to go with the top defense. I'm going to always go there, and that's what they showed me. We came in with arguably the number one offense. They came in with arguably the number one defense. If this was a Super Bowl, I would have went against the Cowboys. I would have went with the Broncos because I'm going to always go defense first. I would have picked the Broncos, but in my heart, I would have wanted the Cowboys to win. Just like this game yesterday, I'm not surprised by what happened. I still think Dak is up there for our quarterbacks, but I think he saw just what Tom Brady saw when Tom Brady played the Giants. So yeah, I'm a GOAT, but this is a GOAT defense that I'm going up against. So that's what Dak and them saw yesterday. There's a chance with an offense like that, if you see a team like that later on, you can make some adjustments, but we don't have a defense ourselves, so we probably won't see a team like that in the playoffs because we're probably not going to make the playoffs. But I think we still got a chance to make some noise if we can find a way ourselves to get some consistent pressure on the quarterback. Other than that, we just out here I don't know what we're doing, man. The Cowboys, I'm still just like I was before the season. I'm not expecting that much. I know what it's going to take for us to make the playoffs, and I don't think defensively there's enough that we can realistically pull off before the trade deadline to do anything. So yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm mad about the game yesterday like some other Cowboys fans probably are. But we played a top team. The top team shows that's who they are.
Right.
So just what it is. The better team obviously won. Did what they were supposed to do.
To go off of what you said on that and that defense and Dallas being the number one offense, it showed in that way, and it wasn't in an embarrassing way that they showed.
Right.
this from this game. See, great coaches do things like this because remember they went in with their game plan. They watched film. This wasn't all new to neither team, neither
Right.
team. It was tendencies that they went off in this game. And like you said, you would go for that number one defense, but you would want your team to win. I wanted the Cowboys to show that those points that they put up on other elite defenses and other teams was legit numbers like that. And I'm not taking that away from that because those was still great teams that they played that are going to be teams that they would possibly see in the future in the playoffs. And if you could put those up on them, that's fine. That means you're not going to be one and done in the playoffs. You can still put those numbers and playing a team like this early in the season. Like you said, with the defense being where they are, that lets you know then you got to amp up that offense more and rely on what you have right now and the people you got back. You know, you got CB back now and a little bit more things. Dak is still one of the top 5, top 10 quarterbacks. Even if you ask me, I can't blame any of the losses on Dak if you clearly put it on that. He doesn't have weapons. He doesn't have a line really like that. It's not really anything you can say, okay, we're surely going to win this game. You can say we're going to do what we are going to do, but you can't say we're surely going to win this because the odds are stacked against you. And that's why today's episode is so crazy because it's both of our teams. The odds are so severely stacked, and y'all's are stacked in a way that you don't have. Ours are stacked in a way we have, but they're injured. But dealing with those in the ways that we're dealing with them, I'm going to take these wins, these losses the way that I can early in the season and just keep my fingers crossed because we're tough, we're gritty, we're teams that can do this and pull victories out when it's well planned and everybody does what they're supposed to do. I think the game just got away from them yesterday. And after that, it was like a couple people that just gave up on it. I didn't see 100% effort all the way through the game. That's the loss that I saw in this. I didn't see a complete beat down like that. When you see scores like this, you expect the team to really get embarrassed like that. I didn't see that. I saw
The
quit out
game,
there.
the game just got away at the end. You know, like a lot of games do when you're trying to play from behind. You know, the score doesn't really tell what really happened on the field. Looks worse than what it was.
Right, right.
I
And
agree with that. It early on. It really was a competitive game. Just the better team did what they were supposed to do.
yep, I think, like I said, it was the mental errors, and you get on as a manager and working any job. I've learned you don't criticize the person, you criticize the act. You criticize that person, that person's not willing to go to war with and for you anymore. They think that, okay, I'm just here to get a check now. So that's a person on your team that you have that's not really sold into what we're doing because he thinks you're against him because of what he did. And your criticism, you can't do it like that. Sometimes it's always different. You really have to let the players speak. And doing that, like I tell my daughter all the time, 2 ears, one mouth. What are you gonna do? What you feel about that, and what did you see in that, Breeze? If you had anything to say about that game before we move on to the next. Breeze, you still with us?
Jay Breeze.
I seen them lean up a little bit. But yeah, you still
Yeah,
with us,
right
bro?
here.
Okay. But what did you see and what is talking on that Dallas game? What do you think could have went different or anything? What's your little quick take before we go on to the San Francisco game?
To be honest with y'all boys and the rest of y'all, I was on these turntables. I don't know what the fuck y'all said, but what I will say is this. I have nothing to say on that because I don't even know what y'all said. And I didn't even watch none of the games because I was working. So, I'm here for the people on Monday and I'm here for the show and I'm here for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
You already know
We
it, but
appreciate you too, Breeze.
yeah,
So,
definitely. And
so you know
before
what I'm
anything,
saying?
I just had to see if you had a take before we had moved on.
Already. Nah, I don't got no take, my brother. I don't got no take. We here though,
Damn right. You already
Yes,
know that.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so yesterday and also after watching that or during the same time, I was watching my team that I had went on there. And if I ever go on Facebook, X, Twitter, whatever it is, or Instagram, and I go out there and I post Kyle Shanahan left his playbook at home and he's playing a different game, you can look forward to them losing. Even with the defense being as depleted as they were, we lost 3 other players today. We lost Okwinu. We lost D. Winters, who was the linebacker that stepped up for Fred Warner and has been doing so good. We also lost Jordan Elliott, another lineman that we can't afford to lose. Now, which was great, still the defense only allowed 26 points, but the offense only scored 15. It doesn't matter. We got George Kittle back. We still got Juwan Jennings, who I think embarrassingly is how they're playing this man. They paid Brock Purdy in the Super Bowl that they lost, and all of the arguments that I hear is, well, Brock Purdy led them to that Super Bowl. He even threw touchdowns in that Super Bowl. Juwan Jennings made his name first in Juwan that season. He got them to that Super Bowl as well, caught a touchdown pass, as well as threw a touchdown pass as a wide receiver. He just wanted to make more money this year so they can extend this contract. Yeah, they extended him last year, but it was only through this year. He wanted to be there. What's wrong with him wanting to fight and go down with the team for that? But they said, nah. You're whining, you're complaining. You're still under contract. So is Brock Purdy, who y'all gave $55 million a year, who hasn't played but what? 1 game this year and lost in it? No, he played 2 games and lost in both. You got Machiavelli Jones out here looking like the second coming of Joe Montana out here with depleted weapons. Yes, with depleted weapons. Doing his thing with the line even hurt like that. And, I mean, Kyle Shanahan, the game that he drew up, we still could have won that game, but it was a point in time we were within 8 points. 8 points. You were in scoring distance. The defense didn't fold on you like that. How many 3 and outs you went in because you couldn't get the offense doing nothing? That's what I saw in that game. I'm still a little heated about it. I'm on fire. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. We still 5-3.
How long Kyle been there now?
Kyle's been there 8 years now.
I was just about to guess 8.
Yep. I think I respect him and what he does in times, but the injuries that we're facing and what you're doing, something's wrong, man. Something is wrong. Same thing I said about USC. I think that new Levi Stadium is built on the old ancient burial, because what can go wrong out there is going to go wrong out there, man. There's no way. You got the easiest schedule, and all of your elite players are hurt right now. That's my take on it.
Listen, at this point, San Fran is like how Philly was for a little minute there. When y'all get there and win, let me know. Y'all been riding. Y'all done had some good teams for a while. Y'all done had a down year too. Y'all been balling for a minute, man. Good 15 years since Harbaugh to Shanahan.
Those is losses. That's not good years.
How many Super Bowls? Man,
those are losses. Those are not good years, and I went through every year of them. We still got the same.
Y'all made it to the Super Bowl a couple times, man.
We still got the same championships as y'all, man. I don't want to hear it.
Oh, now you see what I be saying. Now, okay, you agree with me. Okay.
Yes. That don't matter.
That's all that matters, right? Okay.
Yes. Yeah, man. I'm saying this as a fan. Nah, we ain't better than y'all because we went and we lost. And there was an excuse every time we went. And we went and we was up and we was up in those Super Bowls we lost. I don't want to hear nothing, man. I don't want to hear nothing, man.
They say they cut the power off on y'all in one of them.
Yeah, man. They tried us. They was like, no, y'all ain't doing that today. I was like, oh, no, it's still hope. I stood up in front of the screen. Everybody knows when I do that and win. Kobe saw that in 5 championships. If I stand up in front of that TV, it's over. Like I told you, I don't know what happened in San Fran.
Bro,
What's been going
they
on? It's
cut
a
the
black
power. They
cat.
cut the power off on y'all. Oh
Yeah.
man.
They did, man. And then the boys ran it all the way back. Man, they won, man. Remember, I told them boys that year they was going to lose because Ray Lewis was retiring after that year. He wasn't going without it. There was no way he was leaving without that. He didn't. He didn't.
It wasn't gonna happen.
I'm not mad. I just, like I said, it's week 8 right now. Our bye week is way later on in the season. I'm liking what I'm seeing from the rookies, and this is putting pressure on Kyle Shanahan because he doesn't like to play his rookies. He doesn't like to do anything like what he's doing right now, but this is making him grow. And I think that's the thing that he needs most. He was the offensive coordinator in Atlanta when they lost that Super Bowl. Against what's the name? New England, right? They was shining. They was doing good. What happened? The GOAT came and showed what happens, man. Threw up a whole lot of touchdowns out there. It was a Reynolds wrap, man. This year, Kyle Shanahan with this easy schedule, the injuries and all of that, because that was last year's plan. If you went last year with everybody being injured like that, you're still injured and people getting hurt every week. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing to these players? You got the easiest schedule.
Yeah.
We're hosting the Super Bowl this year.
Wish we had y'all schedule.
Huh?
Yeah, they said we got like the third hardest schedule now. The rest of the way out.
Bro, we got the easiest the whole way through. We already won our division. We beat them already. Oh, we can beat them again. And like I said, we're hosting the Super Bowl this year. It's in San Francisco this year. Why you ain't pulling more stops out? This has never been in a more win-now situation, but you want to hold it out because you made the mistake with Trey Lance when you should have went ahead and got Machiavelli Jones in that draft. Machiavelli went to a couple of other teams, and it looked like he was a journeyman about to be on his way out. But right now, he's right there where he's looking great with San Fran. I like how he's looking.
Yeah, he didn't look bad. He didn't look bad yesterday.
Right, he didn't. And like I said, I'd rather see him out there doing what he does than Brock Purdy. Like I said last year, I wouldn't pay Brock Purdy $40 million in 1 cent.
Yeah, he played a solid game yesterday.
Yes, man. He's done that every game that he's played this year.
For a loss.
For real. The losses weren't on us. It was the defense gave up more than he could put up on offense. And like I said, Kyle Shanahan bought that weak game. He wasn't innovative. He didn't try to do anything to schematically beat DeMeco Ryans. And it came to show. DeMeco, he bought his defensive scheme out there. He was ready. Rob Saleh did his thing. He can only do so much with that depleted team that got worse as the game went by. There's one thing that I saw out there I was mad at from the beginning to the end. Upton Stout, I like that you're a dog. You're a great player, and you're a good player, and your rookie year. But there's no way you should have been over there over Chase Lucas, who last game that we played, he made such a bigger and better impact. I wouldn't expect to see you the rest of the season over Chase Lucas, man. Breezy, let me get something instrumental, Breezy.
Let's talk about your boy Austin Reeves.
Yeah, let's do that, man. Breezy, let me get something instrumental, Breeze. Yeah, man. I saw what you was texting me earlier, and I remembered that from earlier this season And in the offseason, when they were talking about Austin Reeves didn't sign, so he's looking for a bag, and I believe he deserves it. And my thing is the same as what you said when we were talking earlier. Y'all got to get rid of LeBron to keep him because that's who's been slowing them down. And everybody's going to be like, hold on, they're going to say,
Get him the fuck out of here.
when I talk about LeBron like that, but the real facts is, look at what happened when Kuzma scored 52 that year when LeBron was struggling and he was his last year. He stepped up the defense and did what they asked him to do in LA. The next year he was gone. Why? To help LeBron do what LeBron has been doing his whole career. Now, Austin Reeves, he's at that crossroads at the same place that Luka Doncic is. And this is where I think the Lakers have the benefit to their doubt. Because LeBron, we can cut you. We can pay this. We're the Lakers, and we're owned by a billionaire right now. We don't care about all of this right now. You want to keep playing. You want to do all of this stuff right here, but Luka has to be paid as well as Austin Reeves have to be played and paid.
I think Luka already signed his.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he signed his early. He said he wanted to get it out the way so they could focus on basketball.
Okay, well, still, I think Luka even knows if he has an Austin Reeves, doesn't matter big or small, you got your offensive piece that you can always go to. You can't rely on Dalton Connect. My boy Austin Connect. And I like him, and I like for them to work him more. My thing is, also, with you getting rid of LeBron, you got to get rid of J.J. Redick, too. I like what he's been doing and everything, but your accountability doesn't go all the way because look at what LeBron's doing, bro. Look at what you got. You got they're bragging right now, talking about how Bronny had his best game and did so many numbers. They were getting blown out the whole way. You could have put me in and I would have been able to make points out there like that. I'm not giving him that like that. I'm not giving him like that. No, when you ask me, I'll say this.
We have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
He's not like that. Look at who they were playing against. The Stars were on the bench. They were up a dub. You're playing against G League players, and you still couldn't do things like how you were supposed to do. You weren't a spot-on shooter like that. You weren't an elite passer like that. You got a couple of assists. You got a couple more points than you would naturally get because anything went with you. Everything's a green light when you're getting blown out. You're not going to bring them back. That game, they went into it without Luka, without LeBron. So come on, man. But as said, in order to get rid of LeBron, you got to get rid of the whole circus. What is J.J. Redick? Because he's still on that bandwagon of he's in 50 years, LeBron James will be one of the players that you still talk about and nobody talks about the other. Just like they're trying to close the casket on Kobe Bryant right now and all he's done right now, it's only players like you that will believe that. It's only people like you that will believe that. That is ridiculous. Everybody that's played the game, they know why Jordan is considered the GOAT, and they understand why Kobe Bryant is up there like that, not just considered as the best Laker. When they say as far as the best Laker, because LeBron did this, he was there longer than it would have. No, the hell it wouldn't have. We would have saw our future go away. What has Lonzo Ball been doing? Balling. What has Kyle Kuzma been doing? Balling. What is... Man, come on, man. Brandon Ingram, what has he been doing? Balling. We traded away pieces that would have been right now doing what they did when he was there, man. Remember that? They were winning.
Yeah, I
Before
remember.
the injuries hit when they were all rookies out here with LeBron, they were winning. You traded away that future, and AD was coming free the next year. Go ahead, bro. The floor is yours, man. I'm sorry for my rant, too, man. I apologize, man.
Yeah, Austin really look good, man. I think they said something like 44 points average. I don't know how many games it's been because Luka hadn't been there that long, but he's got a nice little average when it's just him out there. For him to be the main attractive offensively and be aggressive and still go out there. Just take this game for example: 20 shots. You got 50 points off 20 shots, which means he probably was at the free throw line. I don't know the exact numbers, but he's out there being aggressive, just like you say. He's playing for that bag. So I think he's the kind of player. I don't think he's the kind of player that would get the bag and disappear. He got a different type of edge about him. but he's definitely playing for that bag, and he's definitely showing that, hey, yeah, everything I've been showing you the past 2 years, this third year, yeah, I'm him. When I'm out here with Luka and LeBron, I'm gonna get 20. It's too easy to get 20 with them out here. That's nothing.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm also showing you I can get you an easy 30 without them. I'm really like that. That's what he's saying to me right now. But we got to see how it goes.
So right now, and
It would have to be an extended stretch with him by himself and teams actually scheming, knowing that going in, because that's a different, mindset. When other teams get to see how you are by yourself out there, I'm pretty sure they knew that it was just going to be him, but they couldn't do nothing with it. It's the Kings, it's not like it was the top defense in the NBA. But I like what Austin Reeves got going on, and I mean he's filling the stat sheet. It's not just points; he's giving you rebounds and assists as well.
Yep.
He's averaging like almost 10 assists right now.
So on
I
your,
like Austin.
So on your take on it, I'm gonna ask you this: if you were him, would you be planning to get the bag? Is what we said. He's going to get that, and he continue to do what he's doing. So I'm putting this in the question: you think he's going to get the bag to stay, or is he going to get the bag to leave?
My bag to stay would be depending on also you telling me what your plans are.
Give me a bigger role. That's all I'd ask if I'm him in LA.
Yeah.
I've shown that when these guys aren't here. So even when they're here, give me a bigger role.
Yeah, I need to know what's going on. Let me and Luka cook.
And that's why
what I'm saying. If we can keep DeAndre Ayton healthy and still have us another little running jumping big man, that's what they like to play with. So they can do it. They can cook.
Be Luka. He let him be Luka.
And get you your 2, 3, and D guys and cook. Yeah.
That's love right there, man. But god doggone, man, I'm happy to have you on here. We almost at your time limit. I know you got some things to do. I got some things to do, but outside of that right now, the last thing before you get out of here, in order to big ups and better the Lakers, does that mean diminishing the James name, or does that mean bigging up the Lakers' legacy? Because one of the two got to happen. You got to swallow your pride and let go of the Jameses, or you got to realize what this brand is and say, no.
It's about the Lakers. It's always been about the Lakers. It's going to always be about the Lakers. It'd be crazy to think anything else.
Word up. That's what I wanted to hear. But you know how people will be, man, it's LeBron James. And, his legacy. If he was that good, we'll see how fast they put that statue up in Miami, Cleveland, or L.A. Let's see what team argues to get that up there, man. There's a lot of bridges burned to get his legacy. A lot of players out there that's not playing no more because of his legacy. We'll see. I don't know anybody that has a statue that got rid of players that.
He's going to have at least 2 statues. He's going to have one in Cleveland and in Miami.
I believe that.
If he don't already have one in Cleveland. He might already have one in Cleveland. I don't know. But Cleveland for sure, they'd be crazy not to have one. I mean, that'd be insane in sports history not to have a LeBron James statue in Cleveland.
I know in LA it won't be, man. He doesn't even deserve a plaque.
Miami, he deserves one in Miami. Multi-time champion, no matter how we like or don't like how all that went down.
Yeah, Miami is the only place I think that should have it. But
Lakers, no. The way the Lakers' legacy goes, really, honestly, really, probably George Mikan, Jerry West, Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant. That's it. All lifetime Lakers.
You know who would get?
They had too many other stars that came through moving that didn't have their whole career there, including Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I think those are the only 4 Lakers that really should have a statue.
And look, if you put it on people that came and left, you know who would have a statue in LA before LeBron?
Shaq, definitely.
Shaq got one. I got the video of him.
Oh, Shaq got one. Well, yeah. Well, definitely
he got
Shaq.
His is hanging from the
Man,
rim up
listen.
there. Look, his is in the. If you got, I'll show you on the video. Kareem's is right here, and Shaq's is up in like the top of the building, like hanging on the rim.
Wherever it is,
those legs.
yeah. Dude, kill a nigga before LeBron James.
Before LeBron, you would see a Robert Ory. Like,
yeah, definitely.
Before LeBron James. There's no disrespect to LeBron James, but
yeah,
Big
listen,
Shot Bob, come
the
on.
legacy. Yeah.
You would see a Byron Scott, a Michael Cooper. You would see a Big Game James. Don't play with me. He don't have one out there.
Nah, he ain't got one.
Chuck even got his out there, man. I stood by De La Hoya's, man. Like I said, it's plenty that's supposed to be out there before you even think about that. So, nah, but I'm with you on there. If anywhere is earned out there in Miami, how things went down and everything, and Cleveland, that's up to y'all, man.
Yeah, it was win or lose, however it went down. That was a legendary run, man. The two out of four was still legendary.
Did Kyrie play on that team with him that championship?
In Miami?
Yeah, no, in Cleveland.
Oh yeah.
I think that you think they should put that Kyrie statue up first. Hey, because remember now, Kyrie held it down when LeBron left. Now,
I wouldn't be mad if that's how they feel. I wouldn't be mad, man.
He did hit the shot, didn't he? He did.
Especially if it's the statue of that shot.
He did. Now you know what I'm talking about. It was that shot. It was out there. It was out there. Now, see, now you got to understand, they both only got one championship there. It wouldn't be fair to give LeBron that statue. Remember, LeBron left, and while LeBron was going, Kyrie was holding him down. He only left because LeBron came back, and he had to slow his game down, and he wasn't going to do what Kevin Love and all of those guys did, play second and third fiddle. I led teams before you got here, man. You're not that kind of player. When we get you to lead a team, you miss layups, and I got to hit jumpers to save us at the end of the day. And they be like, that was a lucky shot. No, I do this. But you put the confidence on the player that doesn't do nothing but miss layups and free throws.
Yeah. See, Kyrie got the same stigma Steph got. Everybody look at the handles and then they think he's not a complete player. Kyrie's a complete basketball player, man. Maybe he's a defensive liability because of height and whatever, but his effort maybe can be questioned. I don't know. I don't pay that much attention to Kyrie on defense, but Kyrie is a complete player, man. Kyrie can shoot, man.
And that's not every game, too.
No.
That's true in sometimes, but that's not every game.
Yeah, no, man. I mean, he's got like blocks in the playoffs. We remember, So when it's time, Kyrie's a basketball player, man. But we look at the handles, just like Steph. Steph is a basketball player. Steph will go out there and get you 12 rebounds if you need him to. If you need him to, he'll go out there and get you 12 boards, man.
And they're willing defenders. I'd say a step above willing defenders. Sometimes look at Carmelo Anthony. He never played defense and told you that. These are willing defensive participants. When you're talking about Steph and Kyrie, you don't talk about them getting broke down, them getting just done like that. Some games, the guard is going to be better. Sometimes offense will beat your defense.
Just bigger, really. Not even better, just bigger.
For real.
I can't say better because we talking about Steph is a generational talent. I can't even say better, just bigger.
That's true.
They just got some bigger guys out there, and you become a liability.
That's true.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say they better. Steph, you see what this man doing at point guard at his age? Man, come on, man. Top 10, easy top 10. Don't disrespect the chef, man. Easy top 10 now. Easy.
And look, Ben, this is what makes it even bigger and better for both of those guys, because if you look at them offensively, it erases their defense because they're still there. They're just getting outdone by a bigger. But on the opposite side, they're outdoing that player that's guarding them. They're not getting locked down. Kobe did that for both of them, and they still held their own against him.
Yeah.
They weren't the same player. They didn't shine, but come on, this is Kobe we talking about.
Yeah. Steph is a goat.
Yeah, man. I put him up there. He's the best.
Yeah.
He's the greatest shooter I've ever seen in my life. People
Yeah.
say Mahmoud,
Easy.
but we don't know because Mahmoud, his situation would happen with him in the NBA. We
Yeah,
don't know
the
what he
two
could
best
be.
shooters I ever seen is playing right now. That's KD and Steph. I ain't never seen nobody shoot like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say that. Well,
Yeah.
like I said, I can put Mahmoud in that, and I can put Draws in that.
I mean, they're
Their
nice.
careers-
They're nice. It's a lot of nice shooters. It's a lot of them.
Yeah, their careers was cut short. So we didn't know, and it's a what if on theirs, and we
It's a
talking
lot.
about
It's a
what
lot
is.
of them. It's a lot of them. But them two right there, they different. They just on that next level.
Right, and we going off of the what is instead of the what ifs on those right there. That's 100% what makes the difference.
And Mr. Wemby, listen, he keeps shooting the way he's shooting. I don't know what to say.
Bro, you gotta watch that video.
It's too.
That Nike
That's
video.
why they crying. It's unfair. He can just really stand out there and shoot. We don't know what he gonna do. He can dribble. Why is he out here with us? He need his own league with other freaks like him. That's what they starting to say.
Right. And the crazy part about it, you got Anthony Davis saying it first in the damn media.
Yeah, if they can't do nothing with a 7-foot Kevin Durant, what you think they gonna do with almost 4, 5, 6 inch more version of him?
But remember, when KD was doing this to people, it wasn't a problem.
No, it was a problem. They got used to it. It was a problem.
Who was
Hey,
saying,
KD's another one now. KD's still doing what he's doing after the injuries he's had at 37, 38. That's another one, man. They got it. Man, listen, you know how hard it is to play that long at that level.
Bro.
That's the respect that I give to LeBron. I ain't gonna ever say he's better than Michael Jordan, but I got, man, listen, that longevity, it's serious. It's real.
But
it's real.
Remember the 7-7 players that we grew up with? Would you like to smell like me? And Manute Bol? Come on, man. They wasn't doing none of this stuff. Manute Bol
That close, bro.
but it wasn't like that. Would you like to smell like me?
Getting close, man.
Where you taking me?
Hey, listen. That's what it is. In 20 years, there'll be something more freakish than Wembanyama. I can't even imagine what he's gonna look like.
I mean, come on, man. So imagine
What he's gonna be able to do.
So is this saying after Steph and after Kyrie, this will be a disappearance for them for a while for the bigs to do what they're doing, complete big? And how would that look to you in this NBA like that? I don't think it'd be the same.
I don't know. I gotta see it, man. I gotta see some more bigs with that type of work, with that type of bag. I ain't seen that many yet.
Right.
I wouldn't say that. There's still some guards out there trying to really stamp their name. You know, I still think it's a lot more guards out there that they got the potential to get to that stardom level than big guys.
It's a video that I have to share with you with Victor Wembanyama as long as his feet are. Every time he crosses or takes his first step, the first half of his foot damn near rolls over. I didn't see his ankle roll yet. His ankle is still there, but the first part of his foot rolls, and they showed it like 3 times in one drive. And they're like, look at this, and they're blaming Nike for it, but I'm like, bro, look at his foot. His ankle is still there. That's just a difference in the durability of the shoe at that length, man. His shoe is probably the size of my forearm. I know mine fits in my arm from here to this, so I know his is probably past from my forearm to my fingertip. Just his foot. But when I show you the video and you see how when he drives his driving foot down, his first step, how the first part of his foot rolls, but his ankle is still planted down. I don't know what to say about it. They tried to make a big thing about Nike on it, and like I said, I can't blame Nike on it. You'll have to see it so you can see it. I think that's crazy the way his foot is hitting the ground, but I don't see it on Nike. If anything they can do was put a sole on the side of his shoe like that.
Something more for supportive, something protective.
Right, but
yeah, they need to figure something out. That don't sound here. Yeah, man, I got to tap out.
Yeah, man. So before you get out of here, you got any shout outs you want to let loose before you go, man?
Man, it's too many, man. I'm a everybody I love, man. I love y'all.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. And definitely shout out to you. Breeze, you got any shout outs you want to run down before you get out of here, my big brother that's on the ones and twos?
Man, shout out to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the show supporters. Shout out to all the sports fans who gonna find out about this shit, who don't know about it. We here, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Just shout out to everybody, man.
You already
You
know
know
where
what I'm
I'm
saying?
coming
Straight
from
like-
with it.
Straight like that.
You already know where I'm coming from with it, man. Hold up. Boy Muhammad, he said call GM Rism.
Nope. What?
Call GMR is. I don't know, man. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know what that meant. But shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. And just like him, shout out to everybody that's watching, man. We appreciate
Hell yeah.
everybody that's took their time out of their early morning. We are about to get our day started. And if y'all got anything that y'all want to say to us, make sure y'all put that in those comments. Make sure that y'all hit that like and subscribe. Tune in. We already here. Y'all already see we got the Wonder Official. We got the man himself with the master plan, BG4 in the building with us. And we are outie.
Here to bring you the facts, data, and statistics up close and personal. Letting you decide if it truly is Hayes Georgia.